Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
I think all of us have been enamored by some of the views we've gotten out of the Rogue Valley this morning, but how about the Shasta Valley? We are seeing some very pretty views there in Yreka, that view coming courtesy of the Rain Rock Casino. Now, if anything's actually falling from the sky, and if it's frozen in Siskiyou County, there's about a 50-50 shot that it's actually sticking to the ground, including non-grassy surfaces, because the temperatures there are right on the bubble of freezing. We are well below freezing for the east side, but we are now above freezing for Medford and Grants Pass. So if any snow showers move through these regions, that snow will likely melt on contact. And then along the coast, of course, we are well above freezing. We have these winter storm warnings that are still in place. These run until 4 p.m. today. They go for elevations above 1,500 to 2,000 feet. And then winter weather advisories that are still in place for Klamath and Lake counties and for the Shasta Valley. This runs also until 4 p.m. this afternoon. So there are a lot of different little areas of snow on the map right now, but the big one probably sticks out like a sore thumb, jumps off the page, if you will. It's this area right here. This very heavy band of snow in northwestern Siskiyou County continues making its way off towards the east. So if Cameron's staying put there at Siskiyou Summit, if this holds together, this is going to bring a lot of heavy snow to that neck of the woods. So we'll go ahead and put this into motion with Stormcast. We'll stop it right around dinner time. You see more snow showers working through the area. It does look like coverage is just a little bit less compared to what we have for right now. And then we'll put this into motion even further. By the time we get to midnight, maybe a snow shower or two left over, but come time for breakfast time on Wednesday, all of us should be dry, but we'll still have some icy conditions to deal with on the roadways because it's just going to get so cold overnight. Here's some of these rainfall and snowfall projections through tonight. So if you melted down all the rainfall, or excuse me, if you melted down all the snowfall, obviously, but if you put that together with the rainfall, if you tabulated all that together, these are the totals that you would get. Upwards of an inch for the mountains, upwards of half an inch for the coast. Definitely some less notable totals for the east side and for our valleys. And again, that runs through tonight. But every little drop counts. We're still in the midst of a drought, even though we have seen quite a bit in the way of water over the past couple of weeks. And most of the water today is coming in the form of snow because snow levels are so low, down to around 1,000 feet. So places like Grants Pass, Rogue River, Merlin, Medford, Phoenix, Jacksonville, all predominantly seeing snow for the rest of the day. And then this evening, snow levels will get even lower, possibly all the way down to our coastline. So that means we could see some more coastal snow. So places like Brookings could receive upwards of another inch of snow. Less impressive compared to what we saw last week. It's not going to be nearly as photogenic of an event there along the coast, but we'll still get snow in February, coming on March, so that's still pretty significant, even though it's only going to be a trace to an inch. Maybe a couple more inches for Grants Pass or Medford if we get underneath one of these heavy bursts of snow, and we should have another half a foot to a foot falling up towards Siskiyou Summit and up in the mountains. So for today, wet, windy, wintry, mainly snow above 1,000 feet. Then overnight, that snow will even start to get down to our coastline, but I think things will start to wrap up. It's going to be very cold overnight, single digits and teens for the east side, teens and 20s for our west side valleys, and below freezing there along the coast. Looks like we'll get a bit of a break into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, although we are still going to be slippery on those roadways for Wednesday morning. But getting that break for Thursday and Friday, weak storm system for Thursday, but finally, let me talk about the weekend. High impacts for both Saturday and for Sunday, as it looks like we have another storm system that's going to bring some more heavy snow, maybe some damaging winds, maybe some more snow to our valley floors. Stay tuned. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. Rain and thunderstorms today, drying out for Wednesday, then more rain chances after that. For Siskiyou County, we'll see the snow showers wrapping up a little bit later today, then a very nice stretch of weather from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday if you look past the temperatures, but it is going to be very cold. Snow showers looking more and more likely this weekend. We'll essentially see the same thing for the east side. Big time snowfall totals that we're going to have in the Cascades and Siskiyous, not only for this storm system, but also for the upcoming storm systems. And then for the Rogue Valley, snow wrapping up today, dry for Wednesday, and it looks like we have more chances at valley snow for Sunday into Monday.
Well, Josh, I'm trying to remember something you said this morning in the newscast about snowpack maybe approaching twice normal.
Yeah, that would be pretty significant. So at Crater Lake right now, I think we're upwards of 150, something like that. I'd have to look up the exact number. But if these next storm systems put down the amount of snow that we saw with these past couple storm systems, then we're going to approach about 200% of normal for this time of the year, which is
remarkable.
like you said, 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you, Josh.
Of course.